Okay. Alright, I don't have my mics hooked up, so I'm going to try to keep my voice as loud as I can without yelling here. I have an iPhone 11 right now, and I'm still working on that ACECO, or I don't know even how to pronounce the name on the camera. Anyway, still working with that one. They sent me a VX50. I don't know what it is. Something. I'll have to look at it again. But it's got the touch screen on it, and anyway, it's got a lot more resolution. The picture's a lot better. Okay, so I'm gonna try to start using that. I can use my mics, my mic with it, so I can walk away, and you know, it's got the I guess wind and stuff. The noise cancellation, all the extra stuff, all the extra goodies. So with this, we got everything pretty much laid out. You can't see it. It's on the floor right here. Pretty simple. Couple 10 mils. Flathead. So we can pop this switch out. It's on and off switch over here. So see if we can pop this out without breaking anything. I don't know if that's going to be possible. We might just leave it connected. I don't know. Turn this guy a little bit. Yeah. Thought it would be a slot somewhere underneath here to pop this out. Sorry. Get the back of my head out of the way. I don't want to break it. It's been out here in the shop all night, so I know this plastic is probably brittle. Alright, we'll see what we can do without it. So I'm going to disconnect the gas line from this little holder. Got a 10 mil on the ratchet. Got a fast wrench. Or fast driver. I'm not sure exactly what you'd call this. I'm just going to say a 10 mil on an extension. I thought I was going to need them flatheads. We'll see. Alright. So I'm going to take this recoil off so we can try to pull the housing off. Hopefully that'll work without having to disassemble this thing even more. You want to go back inside, buddy? Hang on, guys. We'll do that. You want to stay out here? Yeah, I'll just open this. You do what you want, sir. You go in, you stay out, and lay over there. Alright. Yeah, you guys can see. I was thinking of a speed wrench when I was thinking I'm going to say this, but it's not a speed wrench. I don't think. Alright, so let's see if we can get this off without breaking anything. Alright, yeah. Kind of got to push against this a little bit. I think it may be bent just a hair. It looks like it's probably took a few hard landings. We'll oil this up too while it's out. Oops. This is a heavy washer too, by the way. It's got some weight to it. We're going to leave these three over here with this. I'm going to drop them in it, but I'm going to set them to the side. I'm going to set these housing bolts over here. I don't want to get them mixed up. From what I counted, I think it's about 5 of them in this. Maybe more. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4. this is all. They don't have to go exactly back where they all come out. You know, they're all, I believe they're all, yeah, they're all the same length. So you don't have to worry about that. This is going to be the only problem right here. It really ain't a problem, but the only thing we need to watch out for is this. It's got all the connectors in there. Yep. And love Honda, telling you. Come on. I don't have screwdrivers for fingers here, so. Alright. Let's open up that wire holder there so we can try to move these around a little bit. Might just see if we can disconnect these 2 or 3. I think it's just 2. The yellow one goes to the oil oil safety. So pretty self-explanatory. Red to red, black to black. I'm just going to disconnect them because I don't want to break the switch housing, because it's plastic and it's probably been on this machine since it was new. And that would be my luck this morning for me to break that right here on camera in front of you guys. Alright, so just weasel it on out the best you can. Which is not going to be easy. I'm probably even going to fight with it here for a few minutes. Oh, well, let's see. Maybe not, maybe so. And, of course, Amazon sent me the wrong coil because I ordered the wrong coil. I love it. I can already tell it's wrong from looking at it right now. Well, so don't do like I did and just order a coil and think it's going to be the right one, because it's, you know, probably not going to be. Most of the time they are, you know, but today it is not the right one though. We might have luck and we can clean this one up and, you know, put it back, but I don't know. Alright, so on this one, here, I'll bring you over here, because probably gonna fight with this thing for 20 minutes. It's right there. It's got the 2 prongs, 2 plugs. Well, it's got a plug on the end here. Let me see if I can get it off. Not sure if it goes. Yeah, I think we'll push it and pull. Yeah. So look at that guy. Oh wow. That's a 4-wire plug. Huh. Boy, oh boy. Well, like I said, I looked on the review on Amazon and it said, yeah, it'll fit it. It'll fit it for the $390, for the 2-something, for the Predator, for the Honda. I'll show you guys the coil. It looks just like a regular, looks just like that, right? But it only has 1 wire coming off of it, the kill wire. And I'm sure all these right here are probably just ground wires to kill it anyway. I see a yellow, that's probably for the oil. The red is probably for this. And then it's probably a ground. The black one's probably a ground for, I'm not sure. Probably for this switch too. So, that being said, I don't think we're gonna get this housing out without a little bit of fighting here. I May have to take this whole, pull you guys back out. Probably gonna have to take this bolt off right here so I can get that loose. I mean, I can get to the coil and probably clean it up, but I don't think it's gonna last. Even if I cleaned it up, I don't think that's gonna fix the issue. I still think it's probably gonna give me a fight. So I'm just gonna unplug it and see if I can feed it back through here. Yeah, usually cleaning them up will help, but I think this one's past the point of trying to clean it up. You see these tabs here where they usually make contact, right? Let's see if I can get you guys in there. See that contact right there, how dirty that is? It's just full of rust. I mean, they'll still run, but it's, you know, in my opinion, I think kind of that's what gives them the problem after a while. And these machines being out in the water and you're using them, they're more prone to get this than probably your lawnmower or your push mower, unless you keep it outside too, right? I'm gonna say that's a big boy, and let's see if I got a socket that'll fit it. This is a 25 right here. Okay. That'll be a 23. Let's see. 25. Let's go to 23. Yep, 23 for that nut on the inside. They said they had on Amazon, they had a whole kit where you buy a carburetor, and I guess it was that recoil piece and a recoil. I think they wanted $40, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Which I didn't really think was too bad of a deal when you paid, you know, you're gonna probably pay 30 or 40 bucks, 30 or $40 for the coil anyway. I'm just gonna find something to get in there and break that loose. I really didn't want to bring out the big ugly dugger on it, but I may have to. I don't know if I got anything else that's going to fit in there. Well, it's going to break it loose for sure. But we will try. We'll give it the old college try here. Let's see. Got some Amazon special wobble sockets here. Built tools. These things actually been pretty cool. Hadn't had one fly off and hit me yet, but we'll hope that won't happen today either. Alright, we got the big gun set on 1. Let's see what happens. Nope. 2. Nope. We're just gonna set it on reverse mode here. Ooh. We got a dead battery. Not a dead battery, we got a weak battery. Alright. Let's put that on charge. Okay. See if I can get the old original Milwaukee battery here and see what happens. I've had this battery probably 5 years now. See, big difference. I know. The other one loosened it. I already know. The other one loosened it, and that's why it did it so easy. Alright, so we're going to take that off. That's what it looks like. I was like, what the hell is that? When I was looking at it, I was like, is that an oil filter? I didn't know. It's been a while since I worked on a washer, but these things are going to be coming in and out of here like hotcakes, most likely. Right now, with the weather and yep, everything went slide through the bottom. And the way everybody's doing, you know, like if your machine is, I think, what, 5 years or older, they won't work on it. They want you to buy a new one. I know that's how Polaris is, all right? If it's 5 years or older, they're not going to touch it. They don't want to touch it. They're not going to touch it. So you can see that contact better now. This blue piece right here. And here's the coil, of course, which looks horrific. Wow. It is really close. Let me just see something. I'm going to clean it up, and I know we don't. I'm going to show you the coil Amazon sent me here in a minute. I'm going to go get it. So when you buy your machine, you know, all this looks new anyway. But, yeah. When you buy your machine, all this looks new. It's going to look all shiny and new. Sorry if I was in the way of the camera there. And if you use one of these wire wheels, which, you know, you don't want to use anything really too tough, make sure that you check and make sure all the little wires, if there's any wires that come off of your old wheel, off of the old wheel, that you get them out of here. Don't leave them in there if you can help it. I just wanted to know the spacing between this wheel and this, because that's I mean, that is close. Usually I just put a card, a business card in there, but this morning, just because out of curiosity, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pull the old reader out here. I'm gonna say it's at, let's see, I'm gonna say it's at 5 thousandths. 0.005. I believe that's 5 thousandths. I could be off this morning, so if I am, I'm sorry. Yes, 5 thousandths. So that's, I mean, let's see. We'll go to, let's see. We got 10 thousandths here. This guy's been all wrinkled up, put everywhere. No, not getting 10 thousandths in there. Yeah, so we'll try 8. 8 thousandths. 0.008. That fit right there. Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna say it's 8 thousandths. Maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing. I don't know. But that's what I don't think anybody's been in here. But again, I don't know. I don't think they have. Nah, ain't nobody been in here. See all that clean metal? All right, so these two bolts are longer. And I'm gonna set them up top. I'm gonna try to make this one video, but you know, me talking and just kind of show you what I do to, when I'm working on something, check it before and check it after. It may be a little longer. You know, I hate to turn it into 2 videos, but my phone only holds so much, and then I have to upload it, and that's that. Oh, man, they really snuck that thing in there. I'm gonna break nothing over here because the carburetor is literally got all plastic tabs on it too. Oh my gosh. Let me just check and see if this thing will unscrew from the wire. Some of them will unscrew from the wire, some of them won't. And we got a winner. So see, tip of the day. It will unscrew from the wire, so you don't have to sit there and fight it, right? It's got a little screw in there. I ain't gonna be able to zoom in there. You gotta take my word. So it literally go back on there and screw right back on there. All right, I'm gonna screw it back on there and look, can't pull it back apart. So if you're fighting with it and you can't, man, I can't get this thing off. Now all of them are not like this. They're not. So don't think it's gonna be that easy every time. I don't know why that hit me like that to say, man, let's unscrew it. So you see how these coils, these fins and stuff are dirty? We're gonna try just to clean it up. I don't think it's gonna help it. And I really would, I'm gonna do this just because I wanna try it. I'm curious. I'm not gonna clean the whole thing up like that. Just mainly where the bolts are gonna sit, where the contacts are gonna be at. But like I said on the short, it'll run about 20 minutes and it'll shut off. If you even get 20 minutes out of it. I think it'll crank back up, but it won't run, it won't continuously stay running, so. All right, I'm gonna put the video on pause real quick, and I'm gonna go show you the coil they sent me. Hang on one sec. All right, I'm back. So this is the coil they sent me. All right, so this was not the correct coil. Y'all have to wait to the end of the video or scroll all the way to the end or halfway. And then I got the right part number for this specific model. But it also says this one that I'm showing you is supposed to fit, but it does not. I'm not even gonna go that far. Anyhow, get the right one. Don't try to rig it up. It'll be worth it in the end. There's really no difference in the price either. I think the one I'm holding now was more. I guarantee we could bolt it on there. Let me just see. Yep, it would probably go right on there. I'm just gonna run the bolts through it just for shits and giggles. It could be wrong. I mean, I could have read it wrong. I don't think I did, but I could have. I know it's upside down too, probably. Yep, see? Bolt's right on there. Even though it's wrong, I hate when they do this. I really do. That really just irks me bad. Okay. Well, and another thing is it doesn't say like inside or outside on this thing either. I'm not sure if that means it can go either way or what, but all right. Like I said, I'm gonna clean this one up. Let's see, this one may say inside or outside. Nope, it don't say it either. Usually the words and stuff, letters, anything like that will usually be facing you or facing the outer part of the machine. All right, so we're gonna take and dang it, I'm gonna see if I can match one up real quick on Amazon. So I'm gonna put you guys on pause again. Bear with me, because I'm gonna see if I can get it here today. This guy, he really needs this washer back, and I really want to get it to him. Because he's a good customer. But he would understand if I had to improvise and he just used it until the other part come in. If it would work. If the improvise would work. All right. So we're going to pause it. We're at 25 minutes. Almost 26. All right. Bear with me. Okay, guys. So I put it back together with the old coil. And I'm going to try to see if I can put these videos together. So I waited on Amazon and I ordered another one with the plug here. I'll see if I can get the model number off of this. But anyway, I suggest you look at your coil before you get it. But here is the part number, if you guys can, if it'll zoom in enough to see it. Coil ZST003-IJ. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna buzz this stuff apart so you guys, y'all had already seen this yesterday, so we don't have to make this video real long. I did try to pull it back apart. It didn't want to work with me the second time, so I had to loosen the engine mounts, which is only 4 bolts, which were about loose anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and do that one, and when we get down to taking the old coil off, I'll pick it up from there. So right now, I'm just gonna try to, keep the video short as possible. All right, like I said, I cleaned it up. I did try to put the old coil back. I did put the old coil back, and it didn't work. Like I said, it ran a little bit longer, maybe I'd say 5 more minutes longer. But after that, nah. It wouldn't stay. All right, so we're gonna give it another run today with this new coil and see what happens. Hopefully, we don't have any other underlying issues here, like a bad oil sending unit or something like that. The oil is full. We can double check it again here. I didn't fill it up where it's gonna run out, but I did fill it on up the stick here. Yeah, see, she's full all the way. Yep. So I'm hoping this sending unit here is not bad, but that yellow wire, I don't think it is. It's got clean oil in it, and I did top off the pump oil, which there's your plug. This is what I used. Some older stuff here. I think it's the same thing as motor oil, as long as it's non-detergent. But hey, don't hold me to that one. Pump oil is probably way different than engine oil. All right, I'll get back to you guys here shortly. Let me take these two right here, loosen them up, and loosen the other two, and I'll pull this housing off again, and we'll pick up where we left off. All right, guys, I got this thing torn down. Let's see if we can get you set up here where you can kind of see what's going on, which is pretty self-explanatory from here on out. Hear my kid and all the dogs and everything going crazy. We got people coming up left and right, so just bear with me. All right, so what I do is just take a business card and I line the striker up over here where it's going to hit on this new coil. Just match them up. Yep. It looks like it. I hope that damn wire is long enough. Ooh-wee. That's not gonna be cool. I don't think that wire is gonna be long enough. Let me see if I can take and swap it out. Like I said, most of them are unscrewed like that. Not all of them. All right, yep. This one unscrewed too, so we lucked out. Well, it doesn't. No, see, that one ain't gonna come undone. That one's glued in there. Well, let's try it and see if it's gonna make it. If it ain't, then I guess we're gonna have to figure something out. It'll be my luck today. Dang it. I don't know what is up with this Amazon and this stuff they send us. I mean, I know they got to test this shit. I definitely leave my reviews, that's for sure. Alright. I'm gonna put a card in here on top of that striker. Like I said, that'll give us about the clearance we need. May not be exact, but it's pretty close. Like the people used to use old matchbooks back in the day, I guess. I use a business card. Alright. Just gonna snug it up. Still got a little bit of room. Pull that guy out. Yep. Didn't hurt the card. Alright, now I'm just going to slightly snug these up. And we're in aluminum. Aluminum with that, these bolts. Actually, I believe everything's going into aluminum if I'm not mistaken. Alright. I'm going to try to route this over here. Please fit, Mr. New Coil. Alright. I didn't hear a snap, but I guess I did. Alright. New, yeah, it's going to be long enough, I think. Just got to route it all the way around here, right? Sorry, guys. The mics, obviously, I ordered didn't work. Doesn't work with my iPhone 11. So I'm going to try to start talking a little louder until I can order a set of mics or something that will work with my 11. I'm going to try to upgrade my phone here soon to work with an iPhone 15 or something. Really? Yeah. I'm not even going to use this one. I'm going to use the old one. Pretty much we're just going to reverse everything and just put it back together. I don't know what the difference in that one and this one is. I'll take a look at it in a minute. I don't think it's anything different, but it doesn't want to go onto this plug. Yeah, that one. I think it's made for a smaller plug. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's made for the smaller plugs. This has got a full size, like a automobile plug in this guy. All right, that's that. That's our old coil. So we should give this back to the customer if he wants it. If he don't, then we'll save it for scrap. I done this once yesterday, or twice it seemed like, but I did try that coil. Like I said, I cleaned it up, And I put some electrical grease on it, and I tried it again to no avail. Obviously, I ordered the wrong one because I didn't look first, which I should have had. And I was confident in Amazon. Oh well, Amazon's fitting it deal, which I shouldn't have been. Oh, come on now. Hold your mouth right, putting this thing back on there, because it's just one of them things. Alright, same thing with this little this wheel here, or fan, I guess we'll call it a fan. Probably should have started it with a socket so I can actually reach it, but I kind of like to feel the threads. Let me run it on down by hand. Alright, now I'll drop this thing down to 2. Now we got our 5 bolts that's going to go back in there. Start these by hand. See the engine, like I said, I had to loosen it up so that pull rope will come off of there. Run all these in, just snug them up by hand, then you can tighten them on down. Alright, we know they're all in there. Ain't gonna strip nothing. Oops. Alright. Alright, put your gas line back there. Thing ain't got to be super tight, but we're gonna make sure it's not going to be loose so it doesn't rattle loose, because there's a lot of vibration on this. Red to red. Got a kill switch here. Black, black. Get them all back in here all pretty again. Kind of pretty. No, that's not pretty at all. Here, hang on. Okay, now, all pretty. Tighten that down. On, off. keep everything separate. So here's the 3 bolts for this. I'm gonna push this engine back a little bit. I don't know, it probably would come off, but somebody I think is give it a few bumps in the front here. I don't know if I said that before. So it's not quite doing the best on that. Right. So we'll run these in. I gotta take some trash to the dump, and we're gonna come back and test this thing out for a little bit. Gotta wash the cars off, so make sure this thing at least will run for a good hour before I give it back to the customer. I don't like anything coming back. Personally. And this is something else. This throttle up here. A little bit of this carburetor. Oh man, look at that. That's a big difference. Wow. Huh. Alright, well that was that done that fast, I guess. Anyway, keep doing something, I guess it just kind of becomes easy after a while. Or maybe just not such a pain in the butt. Alright, we're going to tighten these guys back up. Again, remember everything's aluminum, everything, except for this. So, and obviously the shield. So if you're gonna wrench down on it, just make sure you very. I don't really know the word right now. Just be patient with it and work with it. Don't strong arm everything if you can help it, but don't leave it loose. Back corner now. And the very back one. Okay, that's it. All right, there's our old coil. So we're gonna take it outside and prime it, fire it up here in a little bit. I gotta run to the dump, so like I said, y'all bear with me. This video might be pieced together, but hopefully it won't look that way. I may send it out like this, but hopefully that's a little bit informative if anybody has run into this. All right.